hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here to discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac episode 8. Boy oh boy are we going to get into it, because at this point I'm having a good time. I was more entertained than I was last week, right? But Angel, if you leave midway through the season, I will not be upset. I will not be upset, mama, because I've personally had enough. And here's my thing. Are these women kind of letting Giselle Bryant play in their face? Absolutely. Absolutely. But at the same time, this is the most entertaining I have found Giselle in quite a while. First things first. I promise you, I don't want to hear about that fight between Kiarna and Ashley's friends in the nightclub from, what was that, 2-3 seasons ago anymore. Because the way Kiarna hoops and hollers about it, you would think that she was attacked. She was not attacked. If my memory serves me correctly, Ashley's friends were arguing. They were going for Candace. Candace's back was turned. Kiarna saw what was happening, and I'm not blaming her, right? Because I would have done the same thing, but she jumped in. She stopped it. I would have done the same thing, but I'm also not going to sit there and act like I was randomly attacked, randomly jumped for no reason, okay? You got into a fight, and for someone who got into that fight as quickly as that, I would not think that she would be the one to be crying about it, okay? Now, to sit there and try and act like you got some gotcha moment one again with Wendy and Giselle. We know Wendy and Giselle can't stand each other. We are so aware of that. Trust me, I will never forget, because I wanted them to squash it so bad. But also, the fact that you thought you were going to check Giselle Giselle checked you, mama. Giselle checked you. She said, my dad died. I had to leave that party and go say my goodbyes to my father. You got your scar fixed. I will never see my dad again. And I said, and then Kay was sitting there crying. What you crying for? What you crying for? I'm asking you, what you crying for? And then the way Kiarna will be like, me and Wendy are having issues right now, and we just I don't even really know where this came from. You. It all came from you. Giselle sitting here saying, I heard that you apparently don't like me. What's that about? You're asking where it came from. It came from you, beloved, because you sat there and you told Wendy you don't even like her. And then Wendy said, actually, you're the one that doesn't like her. Giselle was well aware of how Wendy felt about her. Well aware. They squashed it. It was done. Oh my God. This was a mistake. Giving her a flute was a mistake. I am going to blame Karen, because Karen went to jail. Had Karen not gone to jail, we wouldn't be dealing with this right now. And you know what else is getting old for me? Ashley's vendetta against Stacey. Because let me tell you this also. When the whole Chris Samuels and Stacey thing was introduced, it was never that Stacey and Chris fucked. But when Stacey finally admits, I was dating multiple people at a time when I was divorced, and Chris was one of the people I went out on a date with, it still wasn't good enough for Ashley Darby. She's like, they fucked. They fucked? What? Just because you fuck everybody you go on a date with does not mean that Miss Stacey did. Miss Stacey couldn't even send a sext, okay? They told her to dress up sexy, she came in a beer maid costume, which I cackled at. Y'all, I'm so sorry. King does not feel good, and he is being a big old baby. So that is why he keeps sitting in my face like this, because he's like, you need to love me. Now, you also want to talk about embarrassing Jazzy. I'm still, and y'all know, I can almost see why somebody might be mad almost all the time. Jazzy, you getting mad over Mr. Smiles, Tia's joke about Mr. Styles. Oh, your husband might want to watch out. She not only did she start yelling in a very embarrassing manner, she wound her arm up and said, don't you dare. I said, I don't remember the last time I was that embarrassed for somebody. I'm not like that embarrassed for Angel. I just think Angel is lame, right? And we'll get there. We'll get there. But Jazzy, girl, what the hell was that? Tia looked at her and said, you have anger issues. I love Tia. I'm so glad that my gut instinct was right. I love her, because she has been handling it. I would have been looking at Jazzy like she was possessed. I really would have, because I really don't understand what type of relationship you lead. That, what was that boy's name? Darius? I'm gonna call him Darius if that's not it. Darius would be mad that somebody joked about the owner of a restaurant in Nevis is like, oh, I like you. Like, what? Especially after, didn't he step out on her? Didn't he have a baby on her? Or 2 babies on her? Or something like that? Girl, please. And if it's getting you like that, if it's getting you tight like that, you might be making a mistake. I'm sorry. Let's not been there. Actually, no, I haven't. I never acted like that. I just made a mistake. I'm joking. Life lessons. You live and you learn. Do it for the memoir. But I will also say, when she said, oh, me and Darius had a joint bachelorette, I said, and I'm not saying all, I am in no way saying all, because I actually do know couples that have had joint bachelor and bachelorettes, because the friend groups are so like, one of the friend groups are so entwined, everybody hangs out, and it is easier to do it all together, right? But from my experience, unless it's the super cool couples, which most of the time it's not, the joint bachelorette is because somebody does not trust somebody. Okay? Anyways, moving on. Angel. That's, again, like I said, if we don't see her anymore after this episode, I am fine by that. But I think we will, because she was on Watch What Happens Live last night. She explained on Watch What Happens Live that she thought that Jazzy told Wendy what they had spoken about. And I'm like, did you forget? Like, what's going on? Did you forget that Wendy and Stacey were on the golf cart with y'all? They literally heard you calling this woman Snaggletoothed and ugly. So what are you talking about? You thought Jazzy went into, like, they can hear you. And what I didn't like on Watch What Happens Live, she does like she does on the show. And she's like, I misunderstood, and you can see where, she always leans on like, well, you can see where I would feel this way. You can see where, sure, yeah, I can see where, if, like, that's a big if, okay? There's also just room to sit here and be like, she's like, what she said was, I was exhausted. It felt like the pick on Angel party. And so I felt like I was being set up yet again. These women have had more patience with Angel than any other new housewife ever. And it's really weird. It is really weird. As my girl Fly Chai says, is this a Make-A-Wish housewife? Because what the fuck are y'all talking about? They have gone so fucking easy on her. Stacey has not gotten that type of, sympathy, empathy. No other housewife has on this franchise. So what the fuck is going on? First of all, Angel, I understand. I'm saying I'm going to spill my own tea. So she being Angel wanted to bring the story to us from 10 years ago, I guess, about the allegedly stealing money in the birth control. But honestly, even if whoever the woman is that messaged Jazzy popped up and told us that story, it was 10 years ago. Bobby and Angel are married and they have children, so whatever. So let Angel tell her, Jazzy did her favor. Again, more favors than she's done anybody else, by showing her the text message, bringing it to her while mics were down, right? And cameras were technically down. And all Jazzy said, the woman said, was that Angel was not the nicest to her. That's all that was said. And Angel could have just said, yeah, I don't fuck with her because 10 years ago when me and Bobby was first getting together, she played all day and I wasn't fucking with that. So she definitely got a side of me that I don't like to bring out. Like, that's all you had to say. Now I'm sitting here wondering if you were tricking on your husband. And again, even if you tricked on him, you got him. Okay, you got him, so whoop-de-doo. It don't really fucking matter if you took the $30,000. I forget how much the dollar amount was. If you hid the birth control, whatever. Because guess what? He married you. He reproduced with you. You got him, sis. You got him. So, oh well. And we are not, I'm sorry, we're not that interested in you. I just hate to say it. Well, I'm not. I am not that interested in you to sit there and think about how you may or may not have gotten your husband. And it's 2025. We are well aware of the stories of how some of these women go out of their way to get a baller. Like, girl, Corinne Steffens exists. I think that's her name anyway. Now, what I will say is she, in my opinion, divulged a little too much information. I still don't give a fuck about any of this to go look into it. But I don't believe that a sports agent, a manager, and a financial advisor, I think were the three positions she named. Bobby, sports manager, financial advisor, and agent. I don't think those three people would just hop on a call for baseless allegations. If you think of what I'm putting down. But again, if you got the money, you hit the birth card, you got the man, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a smooth fuck. I really don't. But I'm so tired of them having to take the time to explain to Angel how this show works. Did you or did you not watch this show before you came on it? I've said it on here before and I will say it again. If you didn't, how irresponsible of you. How irresponsible. I can't put it any other way. Sorry, not sorry. And again, with her in the, oh, I'm all about love and light and negativity. You see how easily she calls somebody a snaggletoothed ugly? She called that person snaggletoothed and ugly. Somebody that's so love and light is literally like, and listen, y'all know I'm an Aries, okay? So I believe that you can have your people that you don't like. And I think everybody has instances where they're like, fuck that bitch. I think it's healthy, you know? But somebody that's so, oh, love and light, and it's too much negative energy. The vim and the quickness in which she called that girl snaggletooth and ugly, that's not somebody who comes from a place of love and light. You can say, I really, really, really don't care for her. I hope she's on a better journey since the last time I saw her, but she was not for me. That's not what she said. Snaggletooth and ugly. Mind you, all the girl said was she wasn't nice. Now, if somebody called me not nice and then next thing you know, I'm turning around calling them snaggletooth and ugly, I've just proved them right. I just can't. I can't. And then she called Bobby, I just needed to hear your voice. You know you can hear his voice quicker if you get on a plane and go home. But with that being said, that is all my thoughts on this week's episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Do not forget to drop down in the comment section here on YouTube and let me know how you are feeling about this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely engage, and I will talk to y'all down in the comments. Bye.